All right, welcome everyone to our Thursday night Max testimonial call at 9:30 p.m. We're going to get started right on time tonight. Thank you, Dr. Carl, for joining us and all the rest of the team. Welcome everyone to the business of the future. The name of our company is Max International. We are the glutathione company, and you can even add the word research in there. We've been doing research science for 25 plus years. Even before the company began, we had Dr. Herbert Nagasawa and his team doing research for 25 plus years to create something called Riboceine, an amazing scientific medical breakthrough. And I'm excited about the call tonight because I'm going to show you a video to show you the power of this natural substance and delivery technology called Riboceine. It consists of D-ribose and L-cysteine, and that's what makes it a unique medical breakthrough. Is the D-ribose can protect the L-cysteine through the digestive tract in order to get that amino acid called cysteine into the cell to help the cell, including the mitochondria, produce more of its natural master antioxidant called glutathione. Glutathione is indigenous, which means we're born with it. As we age, it goes down, and so it's very crucial to every function of the body. And so, you know, we want to focus today on the solution called Riboceine as the way to solve the issues that we're going to talk about, which is more or less giving people longevity of life, living healthier, better, longer life, removing pain and inflammation from the body. You know, we have 38 patents and patents pending, most advanced glutathione technology available today and exclusively from Max. I want to show you a video, which can sometimes, you know, a video is worth 1,000 words, and the video is in Spanish, so I'm not sure if the volume is going to come through. If not, I'll just explain what this gentleman is doing. What he's doing is using our Riboceine technology, and he's going to pour iodine into a glass of water, and this is corrosive, so he wants to show you the detoxification power of Riboceine. So there you go. He's just poured it into the glass of water. He's going to stir it around. And then, actually, even before he stirs around, he's just going to open up one capsule of our Riboceine all-natural scientific breakthrough, medical breakthrough. And you'll see how powerful this is. The powder, usually we just swallow the capsule, but he's opening it up to just show the power, how it detoxifies all that toxins in the water immediately. And that could even be heavy metals and things inside of our body, which are free radicals and toxins, which are, you know, causing problems. Now, this is what I love, is not only did it take away the original iodine, but he tries to pour in more, and that Riboceine is still working, still protecting your cells because of the power of glutathione, the master antioxidant in every cell of our body. And that can only be done through Riboceine technology. And this is why, you know, I'm kind of glad the volume is off on the video because it's in Spanish and you might have not been able to understand this. So I did my best to translate that this is what our scientific breakthrough does. It cleanses and purifies the cell from the inside out. These are some other benefits of glutathione. It's the world's most powerful antioxidant, most efficient detoxifier, strengthens the immune system, and reduces cellular inflammation, which is that pain people are feeling. We have so many testimonies, you know, of people removing knee pain, back pain, neck pain, any kind of pain in your body should go away when you have the right level of glutathione in your body. And it also protects against oxidative stress. So it's doing more than one thing. It's doing, performing a lot of functions in the body at the cellular level. And you can see why do we have so many toxins in our body? Well, it's because there's 80,000 chemicals in our air, water, and food. It was not like this 100 years ago or even 20 years ago. Our environment has become more toxic in the last 20 plus years, which has contaminated even our air we breathe, the water we drink, and the food we eat. And plus, there's over 200 foreign chemicals found in the human blood. So we need a proper solution. And that's why when I showed you that video on Riboceine, most people are amazed at how powerfully it can detoxify even something like iodine or any other corrosive substance. Anyway, let me continue on by saying that many people have unprecedented levels of stress, poor diets, lack of energy, fatigue, and joint issues. So all these things are, you know, working together against the health of your body at the cellular level. And so when you boost your glutathione level using Riboceine, I believe you'll get phenomenal results, which we're going to hear from some people tonight. But also we can deal with this global financial crisis of poverty levels, high unemployment, and loss of opportunity. Because when you just saw a demonstration like I showed you, and you know you can help so many people, that should get you excited as an entrepreneur to go out there and share that great information with people and see the results. And you could see some of the causes of glutathione depletion, everything from pollution, which is the air issue and problem I talked about, even drugs. A lot of people are taking pharmaceutical drugs or any other illegal drugs, and unfortunately, which are damaging your cells in your body. Even stuff that's over the counter, it contains toxins in it. That's why people don't realize, even when you put, what do you call that, the lotion, the hand sanitizer on your hands, that's getting into your skin, and there's toxins because that is chemicals. It's not natural. A lot of the stuff people are putting on their body, on their skin, or ingesting is bringing toxins and free radicals into your body, which are damaging your cells. The worst thing for me here is radiation, which, you know, I talked about 3G, 4G towers, which have been in existence for many years, but now we're upgrading to what's called 5G towers in many countries around the world. And that 10 times the level of high frequency called EMF, electromagnetic frequencies, are damaging cells. There's a lot of scientists and doctors that are speaking out against it. Unfortunately, I don't know why. Things are still moving forward. It seems like, I don't know, maybe some governments are able to hold back the rollout of this 5G, but even apart from that, we already have had radiation in our environment from hydro towers, microwaves, and so many other appliances in our homes. We have to deal with this EMF issue, or at least protect our cell through, I believe, boosting our glutathione levels to protect ourselves against all this stuff. Then we have the poor diet, infections, and oxidative stress from many sources. So I'm going to show you another video today to show you what human cells look like when there's too many toxins in the body. You see how they're sticking together like this? That's not good. See how dark they are? That means there's way too many toxins in those cells. And this is done by a blood cell microscopist friend of mine here in Woodbridge, Ontario. Look what he says. Actually, you won't hear the volume, but I'll explain what he's saying. He's saying all these cells are grouped together like that. They're too acidic, too many toxins. We have to do something to deal with this. Otherwise, that person is going to have some health issues going forward, because if your cells are not healthy and they're not clean, it's like changing the oil on your car. Those cells need to be cleansed. And you'll see it's a very short clip, but I'm going to show you 5 minutes later after taking, you know, a very good liquid multivitamin mineral. But let me see if I can go to the next slide. Yeah, there it is. I hope this is it. Maybe not. Sorry about that. Let me get to the next slide. I think this is the one that's after. Hold on. This is the first time we're doing it this way, so I think, yeah, this is the after picture. Okay, there we go. The before and after. So watch the after picture, how amazing. Hit play again, there we go. So we're going to do this again very soon. We do have a health and wellness presentation coming up tomorrow night in Toronto, 6 p.m. And hopefully in the future, we're going to show you more of, you know, what cells look like when they're healthy compared to when they have too many toxins. And I don't feel I got the best picture there, but this is a better picture of what cells look like. They should be nice and round and free floating and not stuck together like this. So, you know, we should know by now, after all these presentations, that the human body contains trillions of these cells. And in every single one of these cells, you have your DNA, which a lot of people know that is really the coding of how we're even, our whole design is based on DNA, but we also have mitochondria all inside the cell. And you can only see that with a high-powered microscope. We're not even talking the micro level, we're talking about the nano size level. That's how small the inside of a cell is. You need a very high-powered microscope to see inside of a cell, and we create 40 billion of these new cells every single day, and every one of them needs glutathione. So that should get us excited today. Here's many of the other benefits of glutathione. It's the guardian of the cell, the master antioxidant, master inflammatory and anti-inflammatory, and master detoxifier, also primary detoxifier of heavy metals, and a chelator. So I'm going to ask Dr. Carl if you can press *6 to join us on the call tonight and see if you can just give a quick testimony on Cellgevity, or Riboceine, I should say, but how has it impacted your life, Dr. Carl, if you're there with us?
Well, yes, Pastor Dominic, and can you hear me?
Yes, very clear.
Well, thank you for inviting me on the call. Riboceine, yes, Riboceine have changed my life and changed the people around myself, changed their life also. To the fact that, you know, and some of us take this for granted, but over a year ago, I wasn't taking anything for granted. I was just thinking how I was going to get rid of pain out of my knee caused by inflammation. And thank you for inviting me to glutathione, to Riboceine, I should say, technology, that I actually raised something in my cell that I knew nothing about. It should be something to be ashamed of. When you've been in the health field for so long and you don't know nothing about something that's so crucial to healing the body or fixing tissues and organs. But to make a long story short, I took it based on your word, because you know about it before me. I took it, and 3 weeks later, I discovered I had no pain. I started to walk, and started to run, started to do push-ups, whatever it takes to get my body back in shape. And my life was kind of like returned to me. My health was returned to me. And this is over a year right now. I can tell you, no pain, nothing in my body. And thank God for that. So it worked for me. And it worked for a lot of people that I actually know, and it worked for you. So it works. So if people are listening out there, you know, you could have your own testimonial. All you need to do is to take it, and then I guarantee you that you would have a testimonial within a few weeks. So that is my testimonial, Pastor Dominic.
Thank you, Dr. Carl. That's great to hear, and I want to just welcome all the other people on the line, whether you're a first-time visitor or you've been on the call before. Just welcome to Vivian, Tricia, and Doreen, and others. But I want to say, if there's anyone else who wants to share testimony, please just press *6 and interrupt me and jump in at any point here, because I'm going to just cover a little bit about what's in the Cellgevity, or I'll wait maybe 5 seconds. Is there anyone who would like to give a testimony on Riboceine technology and or Cellgevity and how it's improved your overall health and wellness? So I'll continue on here. Oh yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, this is Vivian.
Oh, hi Vivian.
Yes, good night everyone. So I just want to give a brief testimony.
Sure.
For the past maybe a month, I was off Cellgevity, and a customer of mine had her supply of Cellgevity. So I had a serious back pain. It's just on one side of my lower back. I couldn't even straighten up. I just couldn't move. I could hardly move around and everything. So she said to me, I'm going to give you some of mine until you get yours back. And she gave me 1 week supply. And would you believe, for the first 3 or 4 days, I mean, I was able to get out of bed. I was able to move around. I was, so right now I'm back to normal. So that just goes to show you the power of Cellgevity. The Riboceine technology is amazing. It's super, super amazing. So that is just my little testimony. That is my latest experience.
Wow, that's great to hear. Thank you so much, Vivian. It's great to hear you on the line tonight. Yeah. And this is fun, interesting, I should say, that this is the first week in a while where I'm getting so many people asking for Cellgevity, and I totally ran out. I always have extra inventory. Oh my goodness. Even last week, I had to go get 2 boxes off of Everton. And even that wasn't enough, because I mean, I'm getting just people saying, I want the Cellgevity this week. I don't want to wait till next week. And so it's exciting to see the results people are getting. And when they run out, they want more. So this is why I just feel like we need to make sure we start getting stocked up on inventory, because this is not going away anytime soon. I'm telling you, people, the demand is growing. Let me put it that way. If there's
Definitely.
anyone else who wants to share, feel free, but we have 12 herbs in here, which are very powerful, and these are high-end, what's the word I'm looking for? I think it's called graded, or branded ingredients, which means they're the highest grade of many of these ingredients. And coupled with the Riboceine, that's why we're getting so many testimonies. Here's more benefits. And then would anyone else like to share on Cellgevity before I move on from here? Okay, I'll open it up to question and answers right at the end here as we just wrap up. I'm just going to keep it short tonight. I already shared last week on toxicity is one of the biggest issues we need to deal with in the world today. And the second one is obesity. And I didn't realize just how prevalent or how big of an issue it is in North America, but even in other countries around the world. But partly in North America, I think because of, people's fast food diets and just different type of forms of like, I don't know, I guess you can call them bad habits, or for whatever reason, it seems to be a bigger epidemic or issue here in North America. And so we have something called MetaSwitch, also powered by Riboceine, but it's geared towards weight management or weight loss. And it supports and promotes healthy blood sugar levels, supports healthy cholesterol levels, supports a healthy metabolism, and helps curb appetite and cravings. Many other benefits behind the MetaSwitch. So, if someone is interested in that, get in touch with one of us or whoever invited you to the call today, and we can fill you in on how MetaSwitch and Cellgevity kind of work together. One is powerful detoxifier, and the other one helps with the weight loss. Then I tell people, if you want to know about, we only have about 4 or 5 solid breakthrough supplements. And I always get people to start with the Cellgevity, but really this is a complement to Cellgevity called Enfuse, because it's a multivitamin mineral, again, with high-end ingredients. This is not just regular vitamin C you would buy in a store. This is like high-end. It's a vitamin D, vitamin E, manganese, selenium, zinc, biotin. I don't know why I started off on the right side, because the left side here is a lot more too. Vitamin A, B2, B5, B6, B11, B12. So all these B complex vitamins are very important for you, as well as folate, which is another word for folic acid, niacin. And we're not getting these vitamins and minerals, especially the zinc and selenium and other stuff, from our food supply. And I don't know if anyone knows the reason why, but I was just speaking with someone today, and she says, I'm eating healthy, I'm doing the best, but I don't know why I'm still feeling like tired and fatigued and not getting like what I'm supposed to get. And I said, well, it's because our food supply is deficient, because our soils are depleted. So if there's it doesn't matter how healthy you eat, if the soils don't have minerals in it, then how can the vegetables you eat have minerals? This is one of the biggest issues why people are deficient. Of course, the glutathione is the biggest concern, because when that is high, I believe everything else absorbs better anyway, but they complement each other. So I take both my Enfuse every day and my Cellgevity, and I feel great. No cold, no flu-like symptoms, no aches or pains in your body, and that's it. And then once in a while, I'll have an ATP, because this is great for instant energy, not gradual energy, but it's for those athletes that really want quick, quick energy boost, but also sustained energy and recovery after physical exercise. So we have marathon runners and different athletes who get great results on max ATP. So those are just 4 of our breakthrough supplements. This is also powered by Riboceine. That's why we call this Riboceine Fuel, which gets right to your mitochondria and boosts up your ATP level. So any athletes will know the importance of ATP for performance and energy. And then finally, our latest edition, which is number 5. So we really have 5 breakthroughs today that I'm going to talk about, and that's it. Max 357 is Arctic Cod Omega Blend. Many people are deficient also in Omega 3, 5, and 7. And you can't just get these easily from any sources. It has to be high-end cod oil from a Norwegian fishery. We also added the black raspberry seed oil in there, pomegranate seed oil, and fresh pollock fish oil. And it's high in antioxidant levels, protects the digestive tract, benefits for insulin sensitivity, also anti-aging benefits for skin, hair, nails, and then finally promotes cardiovascular health. Now, I'm going to just quickly say that I have something called a Smart Pulse device, which in 3 minutes I can measure a person's heart health. It also shows stress analysis, and then also shows any vitamin or mineral deficiencies. So I did it today for a lady, a friend of mine actually, and she was amazed that it actually describes exactly you know, what the symptoms she's going through, because it was showing that she was deficient in, you know, different omegas, but also many different vitamins and minerals, which are all contained in our Enfuse. Let me just back it up here. So this little device I have, which I purchased from South Korea online, they use it in the hospitals there in South Korea. It's amazing. If anyone wants a free test, I'm going to be doing it tomorrow night at our meeting in Toronto, 6 p.m. at 30 Penn Drive, near Weston Road in Finch area, North York in Toronto. So feel free to join us there, and or anytime. If in fact, I'm going to start doing what are called three-way conference calls, and also home visits. So if anyone feels that they want a free Smart Pulse test, get in touch with me or Dr. Carl, and we'll set up a time where we can come and do a test and show you and your family or friends, you know, why they need glutathione using Riboceine technology, and why they also need Enfuse to replenish what they're deficient in at the vitamin mineral level. So that's all I had to share today. I know we went through pretty quick, but I think we did good for time. Is there any last minute testimonies? I don't mean to put anyone on the spot, but I was going to ask you, Doreen, if you're there and you can hear us. I think you have a good testimony in the Max 357. Would you like to share it at all? And if not, it's okay. I'm just trying to see if we can unmute everyone, so that way we can open up the calls, questions and answers. Let me just end the presentation here, or sorry, yeah, I'll end the recording and then I'll open up for questions and answers. So everyone just hold on with us for like 10 seconds. Thank you everyone for joining.